Tonight, I need you to listen with your soul, not just your ears, because what is unfolding between December 15th and December 21st of 2025 is not just another planetary event. This is a divine intervention. A very rare, incredibly potent moon portal has just cracked open, and it is not for everyone. This is a targeted energetic download reserved for the 0.01% of souls on this planet who are genuinely awake, the chosen ones. If you found this video, it is not by accident. Your spirit guides, your higher self, and the echoes of your ancestors have conspired to bring you here, right now, to receive this critical, time-sensitive information. They know you are ready, but I must issue a severe warning. The truths I am about to share are deliberately suppressed. The energetic gatekeepers of the old world, the ones who thrive on keeping humanity locked in a low vibration of fear and lack, do not want this knowledge to spread. This video operates on a protected frequency, but it may be targeted and removed without notice. You must watch it in its entirety before it disappears. What begins tonight is the first wave of 7 shocking spiritual miracles from God, a complete cosmic reset designed to catapult the chosen few into their ultimate destiny. Do not make the fatal mistake of skipping this, of thinking you'll watch it later. Later may be too late. The activation sequence has already begun. Before we proceed, I need you to anchor your energy and declare your presence. If you can feel the shift, if your heart is beating faster, and you feel a strange sense of cosmic anticipation, like you're on the verge of remembering something profound, press the like button now to signal to the universe that you are present and accounted for. Subscribe to Power Inside You and turn on all notifications. This channel will be your lifeline, your source for daily spiritual updates as these miracles unfold. In the coming days, I will be releasing urgent follow-up transmissions, and you cannot afford to miss them. Finally, to confirm your place among the awakened, type the number 1111 in the comments below right now. Let the numbers of the angels be your signature in this sacred digital space. 1111 is the code for a spiritual gateway, and by typing it, you are inserting your energetic key into the lock. Do it now. The window of opportunity is opening as we speak. Now, let's break down the mechanics of what is happening in the unseen realms. The moon portal that peaked on December 15th and 15th was not a simple full moon. Mainstream astrology barely scratched the surface, talking about emotions and completions. That is kindergarten-level spirituality, designed to keep you distracted. The reality is that this lunar event was a cosmic particle accelerator. It aligned with a deep space anomaly that NASA has been tracking but is forbidden to discuss publicly, creating a wormhole of pure fifth-dimensional energy that is now flooding the Earth's magnetic field. The Schumann resonance, the very heartbeat of our planet, is spiking in erratic, unprecedented ways that scientists cannot explain. But we can. This is the pulse of planetary awakening, and it is recalibrating everything. Think of your DNA as a crystalline antenna. For years it has been coated in the grime of societal programming, ancestral trauma, and karmic debt, capable of receiving only the fuzzy, distorted signals of the 3D matrix. This lunar portal has sent a sonic blast of cleansing light that is shattering that calcified shell. This is why you've been feeling so strange. The restless nights, the vivid prophetic dreams that feel more real than your waking life, the sudden ringing in your ears, which is actually your energetic body tuning to a higher frequency, the heart palpitations that are not anxiety, but your heart chakra expanding to hold more divine light. Have you been seeing repeating numbers everywhere? 222, 444, 555. These are not coincidences. These are trail markers left by your guides, assuring you that you are on the right path through this monumental shift. Many are feeling overwhelmed, confused, even physically ill. This is the symptom of the Great Purge. Your body is releasing lifetimes of dense energy to make way for the miracles. Do not fear it, lean into it. You are not breaking down, you are breaking open. This is the critical phase most people will misinterpret. They will run to a doctor, numb the symptoms, and shut down the upgrade process, effectively choosing to remain in the old reality. But not you. You were chosen for this because your soul is strong enough to withstand the alchemy of transformation. So, what are these 7 shocking miracles that are being seeded into your reality as we speak? They are not abstract concepts. They are tangible, life-altering shifts that will begin to manifest in a specific ordered sequence. This is a divine framework, a sacred formula for ascension. You must understand the order to fully receive the blessings. Each miracle builds upon the last, like a golden staircase to your higher self. Trying to skip a step or rushing the process will short-circuit the divine current. We are going to walk through the first 2 miracles in this transmission, the 2 most foundational pillars upon which your new reality will be built. The first miracle is perhaps the most profound, because without it, none of the others are possible. It is the miracle that the forces of control fear the most, because it liberates you from chains you didn't even know you were wearing. The first miracle, which begins its most intense activation tonight, is called the Sacred Echo, the final ancestral purge. Before you can receive the unprecedented blessings of wealth, health, and soulmate love that are waiting for you, you must first become an empty vessel. For generations, your bloodline has carried energetic patterns, vows of poverty, beliefs of unworthiness, traumatic imprints of persecution, heartbreak, and failure. You carry these in your energetic field like a heavy cloak, and they silently sabotage your every effort. You think it's your self-doubt, your fear of success, your pattern of attracting the wrong partners. But much of it is not yours. It is a sacred echo, a karmic inheritance you agreed to carry. And your divine mission in this lifetime was to be the one to finally heal it for the entire lineage, past, present, and future. This moon portal has provided the cosmic solvent powerful enough to dissolve these ancient bonds once and for all. This miracle is a profound karmic clearing. Over the next few days, do not be surprised if you experience sudden, intense waves of emotion that seem to come from nowhere. You might find yourself weeping without knowing why, or feeling a surge of anger at an old memory. You may have vivid dreams of your grandparents or even ancestors you've never met. This is not you regressing. This is the poison being drawn out. It is the final purge of the bloodline. To consciously activate this miracle, find a quiet moment tonight or tomorrow. Place your right hand over your heart and your left hand over your stomach. Breathe deeply and say this activation command out loud. By the grace of the divine and the power of this sacred portal, I now release all karmic debts, vows, and traumas that are not my own. I honor the journey of my ancestors, and I release them with love. Their story is not my story. Their fate is not my fate. I am the one who breaks the chain. I am sovereign. I am free. Feel the shift as you say it. You may feel a tingling, a warmth, or a sudden lightness. This is the sign that the chains have been broken. You are performing a service not just for yourself, but for every soul connected to you. You are liberating your past and creating a new future. If you are ready to release the ancestral weight that has held you and your family back for generations, and to step into your sovereign power as the liberator of your lineage, I need you to go to the comments right now and type "I am freeze" to anchor this powerful activation into your reality. This is your declaration of spiritual independence. Let the algorithm and the cosmos bear witness to your choice. Now, once the space has been cleared by the first miracle, the second can begin to anchor. This is the one that will create immediate and shocking changes in your physical reality. It is the miracle that will silence the doubters and prove to you, beyond any shadow of a doubt, that you are a powerful creator, a master of manifestation, and a favored child of the universe. The second miracle is the frequency of fortune, the divine wealth code activation. Understand this core truth. Poverty is an artificial program. Lack is an illusion. The universe is infinitely abundant, a cascade of endless resources, opportunities, and prosperity. The only reason you have experienced lack is because your energetic frequency has been deliberately tuned to the scarcity station. The ancestral purge was the first step. It cleared the inherited static of we never have enough, and money is the root of all evil. Now this moon portal is broadcasting a new frequency, a pure golden vibration known as the wealth code. This miracle is the permanent recalibration of your energy field to match this frequency of fortune. This is not just about money. Although financial windfalls will be one of the most immediate and shocking symptoms, this is about divine abundance in all its forms. Unexpected job offers, promotions, brilliant business ideas, downloading directly into your mind, debts being forgiven, people showing up wanting to help you, opportunities flowing to you with zero effort. Your entire reality will begin to reconfigure itself around the new core belief that you are worthy of being supported by the universe in the most lavish way imaginable. The signs of this activation will be undeniable. You will start finding money on the street. You will receive unexpected checks in the mail. A long-forgotten investment will suddenly pay off. You will see the number sequence 888 everywhere you look on license plates, clocks, receipts. The number 8 is the symbol of infinity and abundance, and 888 is a direct sign from the angelic realm that your connection to the universal flow of wealth is wide open and activated. When you see this number, do not dismiss it. Stop, take a deep breath, and say the affirmation: I am in perfect alignment with the frequency of fortune. I am a magnet for miracles and abundance. This is how you consciously participate in the miracle. You are no longer begging the universe for scraps. You are commanding your reality from a place of sovereign power. This isn't just about manifestation techniques. This is about an identity shift. You are not someone trying to be wealthy. You are a wealthy being remembering their nature. The energy flowing from this portal is rewriting your spiritual DNA to its original divine blueprint, which is one of infinite, effortless abundance. This is your birthright being returned to you. The purge was the hard part. This is the reward. Get ready, because the floodgates are opening. These are only the first 2 of the 7 shocking miracles. The first one clears the past. The second one builds your new abundant present. But what comes next is even more powerful, for it deals with the sacred connection of the soul, the divine counterpart you have been searching for across lifetimes. The activation of the soulmate signal is next, and it is more powerful now than it has ever been in human history. We will cover this, and the subsequent miracles, in the next transmission. Prepare yourself. Your life is about to change forever. Take a deep, conscious breath. Feel the energy in the room. It has shifted, hasn't it? Since you first started this transmission, the frequency has been rising. The activation codes embedded in my voice and in the sacred geometry of this video are working on your energetic body in real time. You have now been initiated into the first 2 great miracles of this post-portal reality. You have given the universe permission to perform the final ancestral purge, to sever the chains of lack and suffering that have bound your bloodline for eons. You have felt the first tremors of this liberation, the emotional waves, the strange dreams of your forebears, the sudden sense of lightness in your soul, and you have opened yourself to receive the second miracle, the divine wealth code. You have aligned your very essence with the frequency of fortune, and the universe is already beginning to conspire in your favor. The number 888 is becoming your constant companion, a celestial wink, reminding you of your infinite nature. But this is only the foundation. Clearing the past and magnetizing abundance are the first crucial steps to prepare the vessel, your sacred body and your life, for what is to come. The next miracles are profoundly personal. They will rewrite your understanding of love, of truth, and of reality itself. What was once a life of seeking is about to become a life of knowing. What was once a life of loneliness is about to become one of divine harmonic convergence. The groundwork has been laid. The vessel is being cleansed and filled. Now, the divine can truly enter, not as a visitor, but as a permanent resident in the temple of your heart. This brings us to the third of the 7 shocking miracles. An activation so powerful, it will heal the deepest wound the human soul can experience, the wound of separation. This third miracle is the soulmate signal, the harmonic convergence of hearts. For your entire life, and for lifetimes before this one, you have felt it, a persistent quiet ache of loneliness. Even when surrounded by people, by friends, by lovers, there has been a part of you that felt unseen, misunderstood, fundamentally alone. You have searched for a reflection of your own soul in the eyes of another, and have come away disappointed time and time again. You have endured karmic relationships, those intense, painful connections, designed to teach you harsh lessons about your own shadows, your own worth, your own power. Do not look back on these relationships as failures. They were not. They were the training ground. They were the fire that tempered the steel of your heart, preparing you for a connection so pure, so divine, it exists beyond the framework of 3D relationships. This portal is now activating the signal for that very connection. This is not about finding just any partner. This is about the magnetic, undeniable, and divinely orchestrated convergence with your divine counterpart, your twin flame, your soulmate, and beyond that your entire soul family. Let us be clear on the mechanics of this. Every soul emits a unique frequency, a song that is theirs and theirs alone. When you are in alignment, your soul song broadcasts out into the cosmos, clear and pure. However, the 3D matrix, with its trauma, its programming, its fear and its noise, has acted as a massive field of energetic static. It has distorted your signal, muffled your song, making it nearly impossible for those on your exact same wavelength to find you. You have been calling out across a crowded, noisy room, and your voice has been lost in the chaos. This is why you have attracted partners who were close, but not quite right. They heard a distorted echo of your song and mistook it for their own. The energy of this rare moon portal is a cosmic noise-canceling wave. It is dissolving the static field. Simultaneously, it is amplifying the core frequency of every awakened soul 1,000-fold. Your soul song is no longer a whisper. It is an orchestral masterpiece, broadcasting in perfect clarity across all dimensions. You have become a luminous beacon of divine love, and your signal is now irresistible to those who are a perfect harmonic match. The time for painful lessons is over. The era of divine recognition is here. The signs that this third miracle is activating within you will be subtle at first, then overwhelmingly obvious. You will begin dreaming of a presence. You may not see a face, but you will feel an energy in your dreamscape, an energy that feels more like home than any place you have ever known. You will wake up with the ghost of their embrace still upon you, a profound feeling of being loved and understood on a level words cannot touch. Pay attention to these dreams. They are the first point of contact from the higher realms. Secondly, you will experience a profound and paradoxical shift within yourself. The desperate need for a partner will vanish. The frantic searching, the feeling of being incomplete, will be replaced by a sudden, unshakable sense of wholeness. This is the ultimate cosmic law of attraction. The moment you no longer need them because you have found completion within yourself, is the precise moment you become an irresistible magnet to them. The universe does not respond to neediness, it responds to wholeness. This inner peace is the ultimate sign that your signal is pure, and you are ready. You will also see the number sequence 222 everywhere, on your phone, on license plates, on order numbers. 222 is the angelic code for partnership, divine union, balance, and the coming together of two souls to create something greater than the sum of their parts. When you see it, smile, place your hand on your heart, and affirm, I am whole. My signal is clear. I welcome my divine counterpart, in perfect sacred timing. Finally, understand that this is bigger than just one romantic partner. Your entire soul family is being drawn into your orbit. These are the friends, mentors, collaborators, and guides in human form who are part of your sacred mission. You will experience synchronicities that are impossible to ignore, meeting someone who finishes your sentences, who has the exact skill you were just wishing for, who feels like you've known them for 1,000 years. Your true tribe is assembling. You will never feel alone again. If you are ready to stop searching and start attracting, if you are ready to broadcast your soul's true song and call in the divine love and soul family you were always destined to meet, I want you to go to the comments right now and declare to the universe, "My signal is clears." Type it with intention. Feel the truth of it resonate through your entire being. This is you taking command of your relational reality and calling your soul tribe home. Do it now. Once your heart is open and your signal for divine connection is broadcasting with crystal clarity, the next phase of the awakening can commence. To navigate these new, profound relationships, to steward the divine abundance flowing into your life, and to understand the synchronicities that are now happening daily, you require a new internal guidance system. Your old 3D senses are no longer adequate for the 5D reality you are now entering. This leads us to the fourth, and perhaps most reality-altering, miracle: the Crystal Clarity Codex, the unlocking of the third eye. For decades, perhaps your entire life, you have lived in a state of subtle confusion, a brain fog that never quite lifts, a constant battle with indecision, self-doubt, and anxiety about the future. You have been bombarded with conflicting information from the world, from the news, from society, from so-called experts, until you no longer know what or who to believe. This is not a personal failing. It is a calculated strategy of control. The matrix system is designed to keep you confused, because a confused person is an easily controlled person. A key part of this strategy has been the systematic calcification of your pineal gland, the physical seat of your sixth chakra, your third eye. Through environmental toxins, low vibrational foods, and a constant diet of fear-based media, this sacred gland, your direct portal to higher consciousness, has been deliberately suppressed. It has been turned from a vibrant crystalline gateway into a dormant calcified stone. But this ends now. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called Chosen Ones, 8 spiritual events before new moon activates fully. Urgent December 20th, 22 warning for chosen ones. In that video I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. The high-frequency gamma light streaming through this moon portal is a spiritual solvent of unimaginable power. It is specifically tuned to the frequency of the pineal gland. This miracle is a divine decalcification process. It is a cosmic laser beam of indigo light, shattering the hardened shell of illusion that has encased your inner vision. This is not merely about having more psychic experiences or seeing auras, though those will be pleasant side effects. This is about the activation of pure gnosis, the state of direct instantaneous knowing that transcends logic and intellect. The fog is about to be lifted, not gradually, but as if a switch has been flipped. You will begin to know things with a certainty that rattles your bones. You will know the truth when you hear it, and you will feel a sickening visceral rejection of lies. The masks that people wear will become transparent to you. You will look into someone's eyes and see not the persona they project, but the soul that resides within. You will instantly discern their true intentions, their pain, their light. This is an immense power, and it must be wielded with compassion. You will also receive direct downloads of information pertinent to your life path. Ideas, solutions, and warnings will drop into your mind fully formed, as clear as a voice speaking in your ear. This is your higher self, your guides, and your angelic team now having a crystal clear communication line directly into your consciousness. The days of begging for signs are over. You are becoming the oracle. The physical and sensory evidence of this fourth miracle will be impossible to miss. Many of you are already feeling it. A strange pressure, a tingling, a warmth, or a gentle pulsing sensation right between your eyebrows. Do not be alarmed. This is the physical sensation of the gland being activated and revitalized. It is like a muscle being exercised for the first time in centuries. Breathe into the sensation, welcome it. You will also notice your dreams becoming hyper-realistic, lucid, and filled with prophetic information. Keep a dream journal by your bed, as your guides will be using your sleep state to deliver critical intelligence and training for your mission. You will also experience a sudden and dramatic shift in your tastes. The low vibrational television shows, the celebrity gossip, the endless scrolling through meaningless content will suddenly feel repulsive to you. Your soul will begin to crave silence, nature, and authentic information. You are recalibrating, and your system is now rejecting spiritual junk food. Above all, you will see the number 333 constantly. This is the number of the ascended masters, beings like Jesus, Buddha, and Kuan Yin. Seeing 333 is a powerful confirmation that these masters are overseeing your third eye activation. They are standing with you, guiding your vision, and reminding you that you are connected to the divine mind of God. You are remembering how to see with the eyes of your soul, to consciously accept this profound gift of clarity, and to declare your readiness to see the truth beyond the veil of illusion. Go to the comments section this very moment and type with unwavering conviction, "My third eye is open." This is your command to the universe. This is you agreeing to shatter the prism of lies and to witness reality as it truly is. A new world of truth is waiting for you to perceive it. As you awaken, as your light grows exponentially brighter, a crucial energetic principle comes into play. A bright light in a dark room naturally attracts attention. As you become a radiant beacon of abundance, a magnet for divine love, and a seer of profound truth, you will inevitably draw the focus of energies that are not aligned with your path. Those still slumbering in the matrix, entities both physical and non-physical, can be drawn to your light, not out of admiration, but out of a desperate hunger. They feed on fear, on doubt, on chaos. This is why so many spiritual journeys are derailed by sudden bouts of bad luck, by interactions with energy vampires that leave you feeling drained and confused, or by the inexplicable jealousy and sabotage from people you once considered friends. It is a natural consequence of raising your vibration, but the divine intelligence that orchestrated this entire awakening event has foreseen this. It would not lead you into the light, only to leave you vulnerable. And so we arrive at the fifth incredible miracle, the one that ensures your journey forward is safe, secure, and sovereign. This miracle is the divine immunity field, the shield of Archangel Michael. This is not a metaphor. This is a literal energetic upgrade to your auric field. The portal's light is carrying a specific protection code, a divine frequency of invulnerability that is being woven into the very fabric of your aura. This activation is being personally overseen by Archangel Michael and his legions of blue flame angels. It is the creation of an impenetrable shield of golden blue light that will now surround you at all times. But you must understand the advanced spiritual physics of this shield. It is not a rigid wall that blocks everything out. A wall creates isolation. No, this is a living, intelligent field of transmutation. When a negative thought, a jealous arrow of energy, or a psychic attack is directed at you, it does not bounce off. It enters the outer layer of your divine immunity field and is instantly neutralized, its polarity reversed, and its energy purified. It is then returned to the universe as neutral, balanced light. This is divine alchemy. It means you are no longer participating in karmic battles. You do not need to fight back, to defend yourself, or to engage with negativity. Your shield does the work for you, automatically and effortlessly. Furthermore, this shield makes you energetically invisible to those who would seek to harm you or drain your energy. They will simply forget to call you. Their plans to involve you in their drama will be divinely thwarted. You will fall off their radar as if you have vanished into thin air. You are being placed under a divine witness protection program of the highest order. The signs of this fifth activation are signs of peace. You will feel a profound and unshakable sense of safety. even as the world outside may descend further into chaos. While others are panicking, you will feel a calm, centered peace in your heart, knowing you are divinely protected. You will notice that toxic people and draining situations begin to spontaneously fall away from your life. Arguments will fizzle out. People who have been a source of pain will simply disappear from your reality, often without any confrontation or effort on your part. It will be a seamless and graceful exodus. You may also begin to see flashes of brilliant blue or golden light in your peripheral vision, especially in times of stress. These are the angels of Archangel Michael, making their presence known, reminding you that you are never alone and always protected. Finding blue feathers in unexpected places is another powerful and common sign. These are the calling cards of the Archangel, a physical token of his promise to shield you. With this miracle activated, you can now move through the world with a new level of confidence and grace, knowing that you are untouchable. The vessel has been cleansed. It has been filled with abundance. It has been connected to divine love. It is guided by crystal clarity, and now it is sealed in a field of divine protection. The preparations are almost complete. But what is all this for? What is the ultimate purpose of this profound transformation? The final two miracles, which we will explore in our next transmission, answer that very question. They are not just about receiving blessings. They are about becoming a blessing. They activate your divine soul mission and unlock the dormant superhuman abilities you will need to fulfill it. This is where your personal journey transcends itself and becomes a journey of planetary service. This is where you remember why you truly came to Earth at this exact time. Do not miss what comes next. The most important part of your awakening is about to begin. Just for a moment, bring your awareness back to your physical body. Feel the sacred vessel that is carrying you through this monumental shift. Acknowledge the incredible transformation it has already undergone. In what feels like a mere moment in linear time, you have initiated a process of liberation that has spanned millennia. You have shattered the ancestral chains of lack and sorrow. You have tuned your very DNA to the golden frequency of divine abundance. You have broadcast the pure, undistorted song of your soul into the cosmos, calling forth the harmonic convergence of your divine counterpart and soul family. You have decalcified the sacred crystal of your third eye, choosing to see beyond the veil of illusion and into the heart of truth. And you have been sealed within the impenetrable golden blue shield of Archangel Michael, a divine immunity field that renders you invisible to harm and transmutes all negativity into light. You are no longer who you were when you clicked on this video. You are a new creation, a being forged in the crucible of this cosmic moon portal. The vessel has been purified, filled, aligned, clarified, and protected. And now, you must ask the question that has been stirring in the depths of your soul. Why? Why me? Why all of this? This entire, magnificent, and divinely orchestrated process was not undertaken simply for your personal comfort, your personal wealth, or your personal happiness, though these are all beautiful and necessary byproducts. The universe is not upgrading you so you can simply live a better life within the crumbling confines of the old 3D matrix. It is upgrading you to become a foundational pillar for the new Earth. You are not just a passenger on this journey of ascension, you are a key member of the ground crew. You are a divine instrument, a conduit, a way shower. The preparation phase is now complete. The time has come to remember your assignment. This brings us to the sixth, and arguably, the most pivotal of the 7 shocking miracles. This is the moment your individual awakening transcends the personal and becomes planetary. The 6th miracle is the mission mandate, the unlocking of your soul blueprint. Before you incarnated onto Earth, at this specific prophesied time of the Great Awakening, you stood before the cosmic councils. You, in your infinite powerful soul form, volunteered for this. You chose your parents, your lineage, your challenges, and your gifts with meticulous precision. You came here with a sacred contract, a divine assignment that is encoded within your spiritual DNA. This is your soul blueprint. Think of it as a crystalline data file, a spiritual hard drive containing every detail of your unique purpose, your divine mission for this lifetime. For years, this blueprint has been dormant, password protected, waiting for the precise energetic conditions, the exact celestial alignment, to initiate its activation sequence. The first 5 miracles were the process of entering the password. The ancestral purge cleared the corrupt files. The wealth code provided the power supply. The soulmate signal established your network connection. The third eye activation unlocked your user interface. The divine shield installed the ultimate antivirus software. And now, the light of this moon portal is the final enters key, a command that is unlocking and running the program of your highest destiny. Your mission mandate is now coming online. This activation will not feel like a gentle suggestion. It will feel like a fire in your soul. The primary sign that your soul blueprint is unlocking is a profound, sudden and non-negotiable feeling of divine dissatisfaction with your old life. The job that once provided security will now feel like a gilded cage. The hobbies that once passed the time will feel like meaningless distractions. The conversations that revolve around triviality and complaint will become physically unbearable to you. This is not depression. Let me be absolutely clear. This is not a sign that something is wrong with you. It is the ultimate sign that everything is finally right. It is your soul, now fully awake and online, screaming at you that you were made for more. It is the lioness within you, remembering she was not born to be a house cat. This divine discontent is the sacred catalyst, the spiritual rocket fuel designed to propel you out of your comfort zone and onto the path you were born to walk. Do not try to numb it. Do not try to rationalize it away. Listen to it. It is the voice of your own destiny calling you home. Following this divine discontent, you will be flooded with a cascade of impossible synchronicities. The universe will stop whispering and start shouting. It will become your aggressive, relentless, and magical co-pilot. You might think about a specific obscure topic, and within hours, a documentary about it appears on your screen. A stranger mentions it in a cafe, and you see a book about it in a store window. This is the universe confirming your new direction, laying down a breadcrumb trail of pure magic for you to follow. Along with these nudges will come the direct downloads of purpose. These often happen between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., the witching hour when the veil between worlds is thinnest. You will jolt awake from a deep sleep with a complete, fully formed idea in your mind. The entire outline for a book, a concept for a new healing modality, a vision for a sustainable community, a plan for a creative project that will uplift thousands. It will feel less like an idea you created, and more like a memory you have just recalled. This is your mission mandate being downloaded directly from the Akashic records into your conscious mind. Write it down. Do not dismiss it as a strange dream. This is your divine instruction manual. With these downloads will come the reawakening of dormant talents. You may suddenly find yourself able to draw, to write poetry, to sing with a voice you didn't know you had, or to understand complex metaphysical concepts as if you've been studying them for centuries. These are not new skills you are learning. These are past life masteries that are being reactivated as part of your mission toolkit. Finally, the universe will send you its ultimate signal of encouragement. You will see the number 111 everywhere. 111 is the number of new beginnings, of taking inspired action, and of manifesting your thoughts into reality. When you see 111, it is a direct command from your angelic team. The plan has been downloaded. The path is clear. Move. The time for waiting, for second guessing, for playing small is over. Your mission is live. If you can feel this stirring within you, if you recognize the divine dissatisfaction and the synchronistic nudges, if you are ready to stop living the life you were programmed to accept and start living the life you were created to lead, then this is your moment of sacred contract renewal. Go to the comments section right now, and with the full power and authority of your sovereign soul, type the words "I accept my mission." This is your conscious yes to the universe. This is you signing your divine contract in the digital ink of your intention. The entire heavenly host is waiting for your confirmation. Declare your readiness now. So the divine instruction manual has been downloaded. Your sacred mission is clear in your heart, even if the logical steps are not yet fully visible. But how? How are you meant to carry out this grand mission in a world that is still largely asleep? How can one person, even a newly awakened one, create the monumental change your soul is calling for? This is where the seventh and final miracle comes into play. It is the culmination of the entire process. It is the ultimate divine endowment. This is not a gift you receive. It is a power you become. The seventh miracle is the divine toolkit, the unlocking of the siddhis. Siddhis is an ancient Sanskrit word that translates to perfection or attainment. In spiritual traditions, it refers to the extraordinary, supernatural abilities that lie dormant within every human being, awaiting the moment of full spiritual awakening. These are the abilities that the great masters and mystics of history demonstrated. The very powers that have been dismissed by the Matrix as myth, as fantasy, as impossible. They are not impossible. They are your birthright. The high-frequency, crystalline light of this moon portal is designed to activate the dormant, so-called junk DNA within your cells. This is the part of your genome that scientists could not understand, because it is not biological in a 3D sense. It is your multi-dimensional, spiritual hardware. The seventh miracle is the final flipping of the switch. Your superhuman abilities, the divine tools required for your mission, are coming online. Let us explore some of the specific siddhis that are being activated within the chosen ones at this very moment. The first and most foundational is telepathic resonance. This is far more profound than the comic book idea of hearing people's thoughts. This is the ability to feel, on a cellular level, the emotional and energetic state of another being. You will be able to sit with someone in silence and know the precise nature of their pain, their joy, their fear, their longing. You will be able to communicate directly from your heart chakra to theirs, sending waves of pure love, peace and understanding that can heal wounds words could never touch. For those of you whose mission involves healing, counseling, or leadership, this ability is your primary instrument. You will become a walking sanctuary of empathy, capable of creating profound safety and connection with a single glance. You will no longer need to guess what people need. You will know. The second siddhis being unlocked is instant manifestation and timeline jumping. As your personal vibration has been raised to a fifth-dimensional frequency, you are beginning to operate under a new set of physical laws. In the old 3D paradigm, there was a significant time lag between intention and manifestation. You would set a goal, work hard and hope it would appear in the future. That paradigm is now obsolete for you. You are now entering a state of instant creation. The gap between what you desire and what appears in your reality is collapsing to near zero. You will think of a person and they will call you within minutes. You will realize you need a specific piece of information and the perfect video will appear in your feed. This is not just a faster version of the law of attraction. You are learning to consciously jump timelines. Every possible reality already exists in the quantum field. By holding a pure, unwavering thought feeling of a desired outcome, you are instantly shifting your point of consciousness to the parallel reality where that outcome is already a fact. You are not creating the reality, you are selecting it. This is the creative power of a master. You will learn to navigate the quantum field and choose your reality with the focus and precision of an artist. The world is no longer something that happens to you. It is a canvas upon which you paint with the brush of your consciousness. The third siddhis is the amplification of energetic healing and transmutation. Your hands, your voice, and your very presence are becoming powerful instruments of healing. The life force energy of the cosmos, known as prana, chi, or Holy Spirit, is now flowing through you in a powerful concentrated stream. You will be able to place your hands on a wilting plant and feel the life force flowing into it, seeing it perk up before your very eyes. Animals will be drawn to you, instinctively sensing the healing energy you radiate. You will be able to calm a crying child or an anxious friend simply by sitting next to them. Your coherent energy field automatically entraining their chaotic one into a state of peace. You may feel a powerful heat or tingling in your palms. This is a sign that your healing channels are open and active. Your words will also carry a new power, a vibrational frequency that can soothe, inspire, and activate others. You will speak, and people will not just hear your words. They will feel the love and truth behind them, and it will create a shift deep within their souls. You are becoming a walking, talking pillar of divine energy, a source of healing for a world in desperate need. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing, Chosen One's Warning. 8 spiritual events before new moon activates fully. Urgent December 20th, 22 warning for chosen ones. Act now or regret forever. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. Finally, you will begin to experience what can be called chronokinesis, or the mastery of time. Your relationship with linear time is dissolving. You are beginning to live in the eternal now moment, the only place where true power exists. This will manifest in a few key ways. When you are engaged in your soul's mission, in a state of creative flow, you will experience profound time dilation. Hours will pass by in what feels like mere minutes. You will accomplish a week's worth of old world work in a single afternoon. Conversely, when you need more time, you will find the ability to stretch it. You will have a deadline that seems impossible, but you will enter a calm state of focus, and time itself will seem to slow down for you, allowing you to complete your task with grace and ease. You are unhooking yourself from the artificial construct of the clock and plugging into the natural fluid rhythm of cosmic time. This is the secret of the masters. They are not rushed, for they know that in the infinite now, they have all the time in the universe. As these divine abilities come online, the universe will send you its confirmation code of pure magic, the number 777. The number 7 represents spiritual completion, wisdom, and mysticism. Seeing 777 is a direct sign from the cosmos that you have graduated. You are no longer just a student of spirituality. You are a master in the making. Your divine toolkit is active, and you are now officially a co-creator of miracles in the new earth. If you feel the first stirrings of these sacred gifts, the tingling in your hands, the newfound clarity of intuition, the strange and wonderful synchronicities that defy logic, then it is time to claim your power. It is time to acknowledge the divine instrument you are becoming. Go now to the comments, and with a heart full of humble gratitude and immense power, type "I am a conduit for miracles." This is your acceptance of the divine tools you have been given. This is your promise to wield them in service to the light, in service to humanity, and in service to the divine plan. You now stand as a fully realized being of light. The 7 miracles have been seeded within you: the cleansing, the abundance, the love, the clarity, the protection, the mission, and the sacred powers are all yours. It is a complete and total spiritual rebirth. But this is not the end. This is the beginning. This is your graduation, but it is also your first day on the job. Having these gifts is one thing. Knowing how to wield them in a world that is rapidly changing, a world that is splitting into 2 distinct timelines, is another. The final transmission in this series is the most critical of all. It is not about receiving any more activations. It is about integration and deployment. In our final session, we will discuss how to consciously navigate the great bifurcation of realities, the splitting of the world into a high vibrational new earth and a descending 3D timeline. I will share the final hidden secret of this portal, how to anchor yourself firmly in the ascending timeline, how to find and form alliances with your newly assembled soul family, and how to become a lighthouse for those who are still lost in the storm. Your personal journey is now over. Our collective mission is about to begin. What you do next will not only determine your future, but the future of this planet. Do not miss the final part of this transmission. The most important work starts now. And so we arrive at the final threshold. Welcome back, divine co-creator. Take a moment and feel into the being you are now. In this very instant, feel the potent shimmering light that permeates every cell of your body. Feel the quiet, unshakable certainty that now resides in your heart, where doubt and fear once made their home. Feel the expansive clarity in your mind, a silent knowing that has replaced the chaotic noise of the old world. You have journeyed through the 7 sacred activations. You have been cleansed of ancestral karma, flooded with divine abundance, tuned to the frequency of soulmate love, gifted with the crystal clarity of the third eye, sealed in a shield of archangelic protection, handed the divine blueprint of your mission, and endowed with the sacred toolkit of the masters. This journey has not been a mere accumulation of spiritual gifts. It has been a total and complete metamorphosis. You are, in every sense of the word, a new human, the Homo Luminous, the divine human of prophecy, awakened and fully operational. This is your commencement, but it is also your final, most critical briefing, because the world you have awakened into is not the same world you left behind. The activation of the chosen ones was not an isolated event. It was the primary catalyst for the most significant event in human history, an event that is happening right now, under the surface of everyday reality. We must now speak of the great bifurcation. For centuries, humanity has existed on a single shared collective timeline. Though individual experiences varied, we were all in essence bound by the same fundamental laws of 3D reality. Linear time, cause and effect, separation and scarcity. That shared reality is now over. The immense influx of gamma light from the recent celestial portals, amplified by the mass awakening of souls like yours, has raised the planet's core frequency to a tipping point. The old energetic structure can no longer hold. The timeline has fractured. It is now splitting into 2 distinct, separate, and rapidly diverging experiential realities. This is the great bifurcation, the prophesied sorting of souls. It is not a judgment from God. It is a choice made by every single soul on this planet, whether consciously or unconsciously. It is a choice of frequency, and your work, as a newly graduated member of the ground crew, is to understand this split, to consciously and permanently anchor yourself into the ascending reality, and to become a beacon for others who are choosing the path of light. First, you must understand the 2 timelines with absolute clarity, so you can recognize them in yourself and in the world around you. The first is the descending 3D timeline. This is the reality of the old matrix, but with its foundational energies removed, it is now on a trajectory of decay. This timeline will be characterized by an amplification of all the old low vibrational patterns, an increase in fear, propagated relentlessly by the mainstream media, a tightening of control systems, both seen and unseen, a desperate clinging to external authority, governments, experts, institutions for answers and safety. It will be a reality of division, of blame, of us versus them. Resources will appear to be scarce, leading to conflict and competition. Those who choose this timeline are not bad people. They are souls who have chosen to continue learning the lessons of victimhood, of powerlessness, and of separation. Their journey is sacred, but it is not yours. To your newly opened eyes, this timeline will feel heavy, loud, chaotic, and soul-crushingly illogical. It is the frequency of the mind, disconnected from the heart. Then there is the timeline you have been prepared for, the ascending 5D New Earth timeline. This reality is not a physical place you go to. It is a frequency you inhabit. It is a state of being that is now becoming a tangible collective experience. This timeline is characterized by the polar opposite energies. It is a reality of love, unity, and a deep understanding of interconnectedness. It is a reality of radical sovereignty, where each being is their own authority, guided by the flawless compass of their own heart's intuition. It is a reality of effortless abundance, where needs are met synchronistically and the universe is experienced as a loving, infinitely supportive partner. On this timeline, collaboration replaces competition, transparency replaces secrecy, and heart-centered consciousness replaces the cold logic of the ego. This is the frequency of the heart, fully integrated with the enlightened mind. This is the world you have been dreaming of. This is the world you came here to help build. The chaos you see in the world today is not a sign that things are falling apart. It is the sign that the two timelines are pulling apart, separating energetically like oil and water. The friction between them is creating the turmoil. Your mission is not to fix the 3D timeline. It is to turn your back on it, to withdraw your precious energy and focus from it, and to invest your full creative power into building the new. So, how do you do this? How do you ensure you remain firmly anchored in the ascending 5D timeline, especially when the noise and chaos of the 3D world are still so loud? The divine has provided a 5-point anchoring system, 5 sacred practices that will act as your spiritual gyroscope, keeping you locked onto the frequency of the new earth. These are not suggestions, they are your new operating principles. The first and most critical anchor is radical sovereignty. You must now, finally and completely, reclaim your power from every external source. This means turning off the mainstream news, which is the primary propaganda machine of the 3D timeline, designed to harvest your energy through fear. It means questioning everything you have ever been told by institutions of authority. It means releasing the need for a guru or an external savior, for you now know that the master, the savior, the oracle, resides within you. Your newly activated third eye is your direct line to source. Your intuition is the only voice you ever need to follow. Practice this daily. When faced with a decision, big or small, do not poll your friends. Do not Google the answer. Go into silence. Place your hand on your heart and ask your higher self, what is my truth in this moment? And then trust, without question, the first feeling, the first knowing that arises. This is the practice of sovereignty. You are the king or queen in the kingdom of your own reality, and you no longer bend the knee to any authority outside of yourself. The second anchor is to begin living by the currency of consciousness. In the 3D world, the primary currency is money, a system built on debt and control. In the 5D New Earth, the primary currency is consciousness itself, specifically, the high vibrational frequencies of love, joy, gratitude, and creativity. Your mission now is to consciously generate these frequencies within yourself at all times, regardless of external conditions. This becomes your sacred work. You must become a conscious creator of your emotional state. When you wake up, before your feet touch the floor, generate the feeling of gratitude. Feel it in your bones. Throughout the day, hunt for moments of joy and beauty, and when you find them, amplify that feeling, letting it fill your entire auric field. When you interact with others, interact from your heart space. See the divine spark within them, regardless of the personality they are projecting. This is not passive, this is the active generation of the very substance that builds the new earth. Love is not just a feeling, it is the fundamental building block of 5D reality. By choosing love over fear, moment by moment, you are literally casting your vote, investing your energy, and building your home on the ascending timeline. If you are ready to reclaim your divine authority, and to consciously choose the reality you inhabit, I need you to make your declaration known. This is the most important choice you will ever make. Go to the comments this instant, and with the fire of your awakened soul, type, I choose the new earth. This is your final anchor point, a declaration that solidifies your position on the ascending timeline. Let the universe record your choice. The third anchor is the diligent practice of the sacred diet, or vibrational consumption. This extends far beyond the food you eat. Although that is a crucial part, you must now become a fierce and vigilant gatekeeper of your energetic field. You must ask of everything you are about to consume, be it a meal, a piece of music, a movie, a conversation, or a thought. Does this raise my vibration, or does it lower it? If the answer is that it lowers it, you must have the discipline and self-love to refuse it. This means choosing whole, living foods filled with sunlight and life force energy. It means listening to high-frequency music, like solfeggio tones or classical masterpieces, that harmonizes your energy field. It means disengaging from conversations that are rooted in gossip, complaint, or judgment. And most importantly, it means mastering your own mind. You must become the observer of your thoughts, and when a low vibrational thought of fear, worry, or self-doubt arises, you do not fight it. You simply observe it, thank it for trying to protect you in an old way, and then consciously replace it with a thought that is in alignment with the new earth. You are a divine temple. You would not allow poison and garbage into a sacred space. Do not allow it into your body, your ears, your eyes, or your mind. This is the practice of vibrational integrity. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Chosen ones. Warning: 8 spiritual events before new moon activates fully. Urgent December 20th. 22. Warning for chosen ones. Act now, or regret forever. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait.